Let's talk about water. It's essential for everything. We drink it, we use it to grow food, we need it for countless industries. But here's the thing, water isn't always as plentiful as we'd like. That's where ISO 46001-2019 comes in. It's like a rule book for saving water. This standard helps organizations become more water efficient. Clause 9.1 is a big part of ISO 46001-2019. It's all about keeping track of your water use. Think of it like watching your bank account. You need to know how much money you have coming in and going out, right? Same goes for water. This standard isn't about making things harder. It's about understanding your water use. Once you understand it, you can start saving water and money. And that's good for everyone. Imagine you're trying to bake a cake without a recipe. No measurements, no instructions, just a wing and a prayer. That's what it's like trying to save water without monitoring. You need data to know where you stand. Monitoring your water use is the first step. It tells you how much water you're using and where you're using it. Think of it like taking your water's pulse. Is everything flowing smoothly, or are there any leaks or areas of overuse? Without data, you're just guessing. And guessing isn't a good strategy for something as important as water. By keeping track of your water use, you can identify areas for improvement. You can also track your progress over time and see the impact of your efforts. Clause 9.1 might sound intimidating, but it's actually pretty straightforward. Let's break it down into manageable steps. Monitoring. This is about keeping a watchful eye on your water use. Install water meters where it makes sense. Regularly check for leaks. Keep records of your water bills. Knowledge is power. Measurement. You've got to measure to manage. This means actually quantifying your water use. How many gallons are you using per day, per week, per month? The more specific, the better. Analysis. Now it's time to dig into the data. Look for patterns and trends. Are there any spikes in your water use? Can you identify the cause? Analysis helps you understand why you're using water the way you are. Evaluation. This is where you step back and assess your water efficiency efforts. Are your conservation measures working? What's working well, and what could be improved? Evaluation helps you refine your approach and get the most out of your efforts. Section 4. Tools of the trade: practical ways to measure and analyze. Don't worry, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to implement Clause 9.1. There are plenty of tools and technologies available to help you monitor, measure, analyze, and evaluate your water use. Water meters. These are your trusty sidekicks in the fight against water waste. Install them on main lines, irrigation systems, and even individual fixtures to get a granular view of your water consumption. Data loggers. These handy devices automatically record water use data at set intervals. This gives you a continuous stream of information without having to manually collect readings. Software. There's software available that can analyze your water use data, identify leaks, and even generate reports. Some systems can even send you alerts if there's an unusual spike in your water use. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and experiment with different tools and methods. The most important thing is to find what works best for your organization. Section 5. Documenting success. Proof is in the paperwork. Remember that old saying, if it isn't documented, it didn't happen? Well, that applies to water efficiency too. Documenting your efforts is crucial for several reasons. Compliance. ISO 46001-2019 requires you to keep records of your water use and conservation efforts. This proves to auditors that you're taking the standard seriously. Continual improvement documentation helps you track your progress over time. It allows you to see what's working, what's not, and where you can make adjustments to improve your water efficiency. Accountability. When you document your efforts, you're holding yourself accountable for your water use. This can be a powerful motivator for continuous improvement. Documentation doesn't have to be complicated. A simple spreadsheet or logbook can do the trick. Just make sure you're consistent and thorough in your record keeping. By following the steps outlined in Clause 9.1, organizations can reap a whole host of benefits. Reduced water bills, a smaller environmental footprint, and a reputation for sustainability are just a few of the perks. Remember, water is a precious resource, and it's our responsibility to use it wisely. So let's roll up our sleeves, get to work, and make every drop count.